G'day guys, this is Quetz, and I'm going to be talking today about turnip regrab mechanics. First I'm going to show you a situation that you might have encountered before, and then I'll explain what's going on here. So, if you've ever had this situation before, where you throw a turnip and then try and regrab it, and it fails, even though you've pressed Z at a regular time, or Z if you're American, and then you mysteriously aren't able to grab it. What's happening here? Or that one. Allow me to explain. In Melee, there is a mechanic where after you've pressed A or Z, you can't catch an item in the air until 40 frames later. So in this situation here, when I'm throwing the turnip, I'm smash throwing it with the A button, and so because of that lockout period, I'm not able to re-grab it again. So how do you circumvent this? Well, it's pretty easy, of course. You might have already worked this out. Just use the C stick instead. C stick forward, and the game will allow me to recatch the turnip immediately. Pretty simple stuff there. Unfortunately, this isn't always able to be done. You'll find yourself, for example, throwing turnips out of shield, and this can only be done by pressing A. So in those situations, you can't regrab the turnip, so you just have to be aware of that. In those situations, it's probably better to just regrab with A anyway. But you just have to be aware that that is going to happen to you. This also opens up some possibilities combo-wise of being able to regrab the turnips, especially in situations where you might normally throw the turnip with A to do a quick follow-up. A lot of people like to do this kind of throw turnip and then follow up with a nair, and they usually do both inputs with A together. What you can do instead, is something like that, where you re-grab the turnip immediately because you've done it with the C stick instead. So there's possibilities like that, or even if you throw the turnip downwards instead. You get the idea. So try and experiment with that one a bit and see what ideas you can come up with. This isn't anything new, but it's really hard to find this information. You'd have to do a lot of digging to find it out. I think it's important to know because it explains a lot of situations where you might be getting confused, and there's some possibilities here to come up with some new ideas, and you might be able to work out some flaws in your gameplay that we keep falling for this, when you might be able to substitute your A inputs for C stick inputs instead. So I hope you found that useful, and I'll catch you later.